things today while we're online. I want to see how things react on the views. So, and we're going to be playing, obviously, part 2 of the Brilliant event. I will start sharing it in just a moment. If people show up before I post, that's okay. Just say hi. One, two, four. Okay. SK poem. I should be online, not offline. Why is it saying I'm on offline? Okay, it says I'm streaming. That's better now. Now, we should get one view. Because I'm not even on my home network. I'm on the Wi-Fi. Or I'm not on the Wi-Fi. I'm on the T-Mobile. Why is it saying I don't have any views? I'm obviously watching it with one account. My husband told me I could use his account to check it out. Or make him an account to check it out. So, right now, my computer is off with everything on it off. My husband's account is literally watching the stream. Okay, we have one view now. I had to hit reload. That's if no one else is here. And I can't tell if anyone else is here yet. I'm going to assume that's my husband. Now we're going to open mine up. And go to my Twitch dashboard. That should give us 2 viewers. Oh, this may be part of it. Now it's saying I have 1 viewer, but no one in chat. What? Okay, let's reload that, because we should have more than 1 viewer. So the delay is real. Just so people know, if you do not change your user color, it stays the same. Or I mean, it varies, not stays the same. It will vary. Okay, now it says I have 2 viewers. Let's see if it actually shows. Okay, it shows 2 other than mine. So I don't know. Some people say that you can watch your own stream. I'm going to check out because it doesn't appear that way. Okay. We'll see if the viewers change. I don't know why I didn't think of creating a search soon. Just a minute. There. Search together sooner. With our combined efforts, it was much easier to fend off the Unforgivable's attempt to steal control of the surge between waves. The Unforgivable must have realized that we know how to use the Calamity to restore Ron's memory. Should we be worried about that? Perhaps, though I'm more concerned that they've realized I'm using Veritaserum to attempt to expose their informant. I've heard plenty of confessions, including a few that I wish I hadn't, but no one's implicated themselves so far. Okay, that's what I suspected. We're down to 1 user. And we have more, so I can't watch my own. We'll see if that helps the numbers and see from there. Yeah, as soon as I turned off my own, it jumped back up. Anyway, perhaps there is no mole in the ministry after all. We have plenty of circumstantial evidence, yes, but no definitive proof. No, someone close to us has definitely been leaking our plans to the Unforgivable. The only question is, have I yet to interview the culprit, or have they managed to resist the Veritaserum's efforts? Well, I suppose we'll find out which is true soon enough, won't we? Collect 3 ingredients or portmanteaus, brew 3 potions, and return 12 dogs. And no, I did not finish the other event. We couldn't get the walking distance in. Let's see, invigoration, dawdle. I'm gonna check one more thing. Oh, cool. I won't complain about that. Interesting. It still shows my husband in chat, but I shut off the computer. And thank you, Stuff Allison made, for joining us. And owned, whoever that is. Okay. And now it says I have one viewer. And so even though it still shows my husband there, I'm going to assume that the loss of that one viewer was my husband's account. And it just takes that long to register. So I just opened his account back up and reloaded it, and we'll see what happens. God, I'm getting everything but what I need, I think. Let's try that. So what I'm doing today is I'm trying to figure out what Twitch uses to count viewing on top of Play the Stream. Okay. And it's not showing my husband in chat in the thing now, but I know he's there, so, because the chat is there. Okay, let's see where we're at. That's what I thought. We haven't done any three-headed dogs. They haven't even showed up yet. So hopefully they will show up. And I'll be able to do some more so we can get working on back to working on the book. And I'm not going to answer that right now. I'll have to call them back. Hello, Wonderpuff Girl. How are you doing? So, today's stream is even more unusual than normal. So this is Wizards Unite. I'm actually waiting for some things to show up, and I'm getting tired of waiting for them to show up. This is Wizards Unite. Nope, that didn't work. See if this one does. There! That's what I'm waiting to show up. So the premise is that it's happening right now in the wizarding world. And they've had it's actually like Pokemon Go. But with spells rather than balls. So the premise is that a spell was cast that caused what's known as a calamity, and it's taking people's memories and sending them throughout the world. And so they've asked for SOS task members to help return the foundables, which are the memories. And you return them. You do have to frequently return the same one over and over, but yeah. Yes, this is what I was waiting for. Oh, I've been streaming this for 2 years now. We just had the 2nd anniversary. And I've been streaming it for 2 years now. I started out on YouTube streaming it. And then I moved to Twitch. Now it would be nice to get my viewership. I will say Twitch, you can get paid sooner than you can on YouTube, which would be nice. But I got to get affiliate first. I started, I think, in August or September streaming on Twitch. But I've got the followers. I just got to get my average viewers up. And that's a little bit harder where I stream every single day. So lately I've been streaming. I start at 1 p.m. Mountain. And I stream until either I stream for 30 minutes and get off. Or if I've got at least 2 to 3 viewers, I usually like to shoot for 3 or more. Then I stream as long as I've got that many viewers. And so that way I'm limiting the amount of time where I'm... Sounds good. I will say one thing I figured out today. I just figured it out today. If you do not comment on a stream, it may not count your view. Now, even just saying lurk or something like that, or lurking, may be sufficient, but it may not count your view. And when you come on, so you know this, when someone comes onto your stream, it seems to take 2 to 3 minutes or so before it starts to show. I didn't know it either. I literally, at the start of the stream, I started without sharing that I was live, so that I knew I probably only had my husband on. But I knew I had my husband's device on. And nothing showed up until I commented with his device. And then about a minute after I commented, it showed up. That's why I'm sharing it, is I tested it. So, and it was just small, you know, just really short things. I think I said I'm here or something like that. And then it showed up like a minute or two after that, but it took that long. So it does look like for it now, obviously, to watch, if people are watching replays, they can't comment. But if they're watching live, and if you're watching live trying to support someone, it might be best just to say lurking or I'm here or something like that. I didn't think so. I mean, I've always said I generally say I'm lurking, but there's been times I haven't, and knowing that now, I know I need to at least say I'm lurking. And that's something that a lot of people haven't known. But it did, I don't know if it shows up, if it'll still count it, but it shows up way later, or if you literally have to comment for it to count. But it literally did not count my husband's until I had commented with it. Yeah, Twitch is weird. I mean, right now, it doesn't even show you in my, you know how you can go to in your dashboard, you can see users in chat. It only just barely added you in. But there's only 2 people who have commented, and it shows me having 2 viewers. And I figure it can't hurt to at least say, you know, to just say something like lurking or whatever, to ensure that they get the views. Plus, you know, it's always fun to have someone to talk to anyway, but especially for the views, it can be, yeah. Oh, cool. If I get this one, I can fill that. So, I mean, I figure it can't hurt. So when you get enough, in Pokemon Go, it's you catch it and you register it. In this one, you catch, I'll start down here because this is our newest page. I'm on the second group. So like 8 out of 10 of this one. And then I get to place it, and if I have too many before I can prestige the page to move to the next level, it gives it a green star. Right now, gold is the highest you can go. And I don't think it's hard, literally. Let me grab another one. Let's go with this one. Okay, so you take it and you literally trace it. And then if you tap the screen and you caught it, it'll go away. The first time you catch it, it makes you go through the whole thing. But then after that, it doesn't. I don't think it's hard, especially right now. So yesterday it was a little bit hard because they had an event where you had to do walking, and my husband, when he drives too fast. And otherwise you have to go walking. And my body doesn't accept a lot of walking. So that was difficult. So that's, if you don't click, that's what it'll do. And then we'll go to this screen. And go down. And give you your reward summary, and then if you can place it, it gives you the option to place it. Now obviously I've been playing for 2 years, so my levels are a lot higher than yours would be. But difficulty didn't seem to go up or down with level very much. The ones that do make the biggest difference, you're going to want to start on your SOS training, on your combat training, and the foundational. I would recommend either Professor or Auror. and work your way down those. I've been doing Magi because I knew I was going to be playing a lot, and it's just my personality to want to help people and everything. But it is a lot harder to play on your own that way. The night bus helps, but it's still harder. So let's actually go catch the night bus once while we wait for more to show up. So you hit that thing up the top. So instead of fortresses, or instead of gyms, we have fortresses, which I don't have one around here I can show you. Down here I have an inn that we use instead of a Pokestop. Didn't mean to do that. We also have greenhouses. We get inns and greenhouses instead of Pokestops, and fortresses instead of gyms. But because of COVID, they gave us a night bus that you can jump on. I'm just going to do a low level to show you how it looks. And you can wait till it fills up. I would recommend no more than 2 of each profession. So if I were going to wait, especially just starting out, you're going to want to start out with at least 1 to 2 Aurors and 1 to 2 professors and 1 or 2 Magis. No more than 2 of each. If it gives you issues, like if 3 jump in of one of them, unless it's an Auror, I would almost jump out, which you can do by hitting the X at the bottom. I'll show you so you can see. And it gives you a runestone back. You get runestones as you place the items. And you have to start with the lowest level and move your way up. Now, where with most people are, they probably could carry you through most to all the way. In the fortresses, definitely higher than you could do on your own. And there are sounds to it too. I just have the sounds off to make sure I'm not dealing with copyright issues. So it's available on Android and Apple and Android. iPhones, that's what I was after. And if you do decide to install it, I can give you my friend code. And I could send you gifts that may help you be able to go through even faster. So it's not a problem. So it's called Wizards Unite. If you look at the little icon, at the bottom, I don't know if you can see the icon, I can. But at the bottom of the screen, it says it literally says the game. And that is the way you look up the game. Or just the Wizards Unite part will find the game. And then you have achievements that you can work on. Now, as you can see, I've completed a lot of the achievements. And they have SOS assignments. They also have, as you're going through, you'll get mysteries that help you learn more about what's happening and why. We have event foundables. This is the number of events they've done since the beginning of since 2 years ago. And most of these, if not all of them, had 2 parts. Challenges are from adversaries. The green ones are adversaries, and the others are fortress things. And all of these act the same as the exploration ones that I showed you already. I do not see an adversary right now. So an adversary is a green with things coming off both ways. I think I can show you in another way. Just a minute. Nope. Maybe I can. Nope, it doesn't want to let me. I'm just opening that up, so. I know how I can show you. Okay. See this green thing right here? The green skull? That's an adversary icon. And that one you do more fighting, like in the fortress. And you have 3 different ones that you meet. So, like here's one of them. There's one. There's one. And it does have the AR ability. So here's the different lines. You have Common Serpent, Imposing Dark Wizard, then Draco. Imposing Snatcher, Werewolf, Dangerous Werewolf, then Fenrir. Common Pixie, Dangerous Pixie, Gilderoy. Formidable Serpent, Fierce Acromantula, Slytherin's Basilisk. Common Acromantula, Fierce Acromantula, Aragog. Formidable Dark Wizard, Vicious Death Eater, Peter Pettigrew. Common Troll, Three-Headed Dog, Ancient Norwegian Ridgeback. Formidable Poacher, Vicious Mummy, Ancient Ukrainian Iron Belly. Formidable Acromantula Sphinx, Ancient Hungarian Horntail. Formidable Snatcher, Dark Witch, and Narcissia. So, and those are fought like you saw me fighting in the fortress, where you go after them, and rather than rather than one spell, it may be two different traces, but they get a chance to hit back. Now, if you're getting low on health, you have an option off to the side that you can click, and I should have showed you that. There can be, but you pick it up decently quickly, I think. I don't think it'll take that long to pick it up, and if you had any questions, I definitely could answer. The story's a big part of it. And some of that will actually come into my own story as time goes on. It's kind of like, if you think about it, Pokemon Go, there's a lot to that, but there's not. It's pretty easy to pick it up and figure out what to do as you start. And that's maybe one thing a lot of people forget about, is that a lot of games, when you first start, if someone's trying to tell you every part of it, you quickly could get overwhelmed. But as you stop and listen, or as you're playing it, actually, you start to realize it's not as hard as it seems. And it does give you a walkthrough. I'm debating. Oh, I would bet I have. Yep, let's download assets while we're at it. So this can take a little while, and this definitely, the first time, will take a lot. But you can choose to just download the vital assets. I like to have them all downloaded just because. It does make it easier when I'm out and about streaming or things like that, if I've got it downloaded. So what I'm doing right now is I'm also just glancing, saying who's live. Let's see if nope, we don't have anything else. I think we are going to raid Jess, because we've been down at 2 for a little while. And like I said, if you decide you want to play, let me know. And I will actually, there's a new one that I haven't seen before. On Jess's channel. So, Crafting with Ray. I haven't seen her before. We'll go there, because we raid Jess a lot. We're down to 2 viewers. If you want help and you decide you want to play the game, let me know. Or if you just want my user number so we can become friends, so I can send you gifts, let me know that. Talk to you later.
Like noises and pictures and stuff like that. This is my first stream, so. And lurking is fine. We're just talking. Gotta give me something to talk about though. I'm really not that interesting. Just something to talk about. Just something to talk about. Better. I'll have more stories to tell. I don't know what anyone would be interested in hearing. I don't know what anyone would be hearing. Cause like I got stories, but probably not very interesting. Well, okay, so I'm trying to learn cross stitch. Failing, but I'm doing my best. I crochet. I'm not that great at it, but I know the basics. I do. Let's see here. I'm trying to think what other thing. I do eating. I'm not that great at it either, but at least I try. I really, really want to learn how to make friendship bracelets because that stuff looks so much fun. But again, it's just one of those things that I kind of fail at every time I try, and it discourages me. Yeah, it can be fiddly. Like my friends have looked at me while I was crocheting and they're just kind of looking at my hands and looking at me like, what are you doing? It's like, here, I can show you, and I show them and they're like, no. What are you doing? It's like, here, I can show you, and I show them and they're like, It's like, because that was one thing I started when I was real young. I started crocheting when I was about, I think, 18, and I'm going to be 30 in 3 months. That was one thing I started when I was real young. I started crocheting when I was all I know is it's been a very long time. I like the easy stuff to crochet though. Like, I've actually made a cup cozy with these handles that, like, these little straps that go around the handle. I didn't find the pack. That's my downfall, but I can't follow them to save my life. Just reading. Like the kid from, the guy from Karate Kid. Yes. I was in the hospital after giving birth to my daughter, and we had my daughter, wow. Not saying you're old by any means, but wow. That's longer than I have. Wow. Yes, please, I want to hear something funny about toys.
Oh, I forgot I'm still live.